So I was talking about how the raptors, what they need from you to survive. Not just only that they need your energy, but they need your emotions to feed on your emotions, not on your good emotions. They don't like that when you're happy. I've experimented because I am always happy and I'm always laughing and singing and dancing. Oh, when they pass by me, when they see me singing and happy and dancing, they go crazy. They go crazy because they want to see people miserable because that is their food. And don't get me wrong, not that they are all bad people. No, they are good raptors. They too in the form of humans, not good raptors. They are not good raptors, but they are good humans because it's a raptor in a human. So they are human too. So they are good humans driven by raptors. So don't get me wrong. But the true nature of that thing that is living in that human, what we call raptor, its true nature is einfach, it's just wicked. Very dark, very wicked, and negative. And that is what they need to survive. That is what they're feeding on. That's why this guy, like I said in the last video, who was standing at little, having a turn to sell lottery, but that is, he doesn't need to sell lottery, it's just a turn. What do you think why he's standing in front of the door, at the entrance of the door? Why he doesn't stand, for example, where I was standing? He can have access on everybody who's living and going inside and leaving very easily because they need to be more closer to you to have more, the effect to be more, for the attack to be more effective. They have to be as closer to you. That's why where I am standing at little, and where he's standing, when he wants to attack, he comes closer and stand in front of me. And then I just laugh. And then when he cannot even stick around for 2 minutes, and then he go run with his face going like, "Ugh," and go like, hey. And one time, after a long time of observing, one time I told him, hey, listen, you got nothing on me. I told him that you got nothing on me because he thought the whole time that I don't know what he's doing. And then one time I think like, okay, it's time enough for him to know that I know what he's doing. I said, okay, listen, you got nothing on me. Haven't you give up or haven't you tried the whole time you are trying? I told him the whole time you're trying. Do you think I don't know what you're doing when you come here? You got nothing on me. But hey, continue trying. So and then he went like really blast, like as if I said he was surprised that I know that what he's doing. He was really surprised. And then he went at his place and then go on his cell phone. What is he doing? He's telling everybody else. So everything that he's discovering about me or any, he just, when I stand there talk to somebody and he's listening, and when he pick up something that he thinks is important for the group to know, and I know that too. So anyway, so I control what I say and what I don't say. I control what I want him to hear and what I don't want him to hear. Anyway, so they come. So there is this boy. He always, when he's angry, he goes inside. And when he comes out, you see in his face that he's really angry that because he didn't get what he needed there. And he knows that I am the reason. So he come and stand close to me, and then he's trying to attack me, and then I go like, I think that is what you call telepathic. I don't know. I don't know whether they are telepathic. I don't know because if they have access to your mind, if they can have access to your mind, you can also have access to their mind. So he come instead to stand here, and then I go like, he's playing his cell phone. I go like, hey, listen, small boy doesn't mess up with big guys. You got nothing for me. I am a light of God. That was telepathic. That was, how can I say? I didn't say it loud, but I said it to him, but I didn't say it loud. I don't know how to say it. he just turn around, look at me, and run and run and run and very far. Since then, when he sees me, he goes, take a detour. He never crosses my ways or never look at me. And then I realized that every time I say that, because now, since then, I've realized, oh, I can communicate with him like that too. Since then, I do that. When I feel like they are attacking me or they are trying to, or when I see that, yeah, something is going on, I have my mantra. And one big weapon that I always say, hey, listen, I am a light of God. I am the ultimate weapon of God, the Almighty God. You got nothing on me. I don't talk. I don't say the words loud. I say it inside, in innerlish, inside. But they listen, they hear it, because it's all vibration. They hear it and they run. They just look at me and then they run. Or when I say, one thing that I come to realize also, as I said, like this has been a really good school for me too. I know now why I was placed there, where I was placed in the middle of all those who wants to kill me, to learn to know about them too. There is this guy, Raul, very short guy, disabled a little bit. So when he stand there, but he's a divine spark of light. He's not a raptor. And that guy who's standing at little, the selling lottery, oh, he's fitting so much on his energy, because he's trying to make him look like they are friends, but they are not friends. They are not really. He doesn't even care about him, basically. He even actually fitting on his low esteem feelings, that this guy has a very big issues with himself, which I can understand, about his look, about his size, about his disability, and so on. So he got a really low esteem, and he's looking for people who can make him feel important. So this guy is playing games with him to make him as if he's welcome and as if he's seen and understood and whatever. So that's how he gets his energy. One time he was sucking out his energy so much, because really that time really spirit was cleaning up and leaving nothing behind. And this guy was shaking. The more food he doesn't get, is the more shaky he gets. And I realized every time he starts shaking so much that he cannot control himself, he comes closer to Raul. First of all, he tried with my dogs to come, because as I said, like, it is also enough when you just look at them, look at you like this, and try to connect eye contact. That's how you also suck their energy out. He tried to do it with my dogs, and then when I see him, because I'm observing him, or when I don't observe him, I get it when he's trying to get at my dogs. To me, he doesn't try, because there's nothing to me to hold. But when he tried to dock into my energy system, he just only got pure light, and that is what he doesn't want. That is what makes him shake in the first place. So what he does, he did try to get to my dogs, and then whenever he's trying to, I stand between him and my dogs, and then I said, "Look at me, not at my dogs. Look at me." And then he goes like, and then go shaking away, and then standing at his place, and then going like, he doesn't know what to do, because he cannot get access on my dogs. I said, access denied. In the name of the I am that I am, by the power of the I am that I am, I deny you access to my dogs. And the moment when I say that, he doesn't have access to my dogs. And I also realize that I can also deny him access to any divine spark of any nature. Not only my dogs, also other dogs that are coming there, and also on people, on human beings. So I tried with Raul, because when I deny him access to my dogs, he turned around to Raul, and then go stand next to Raul. Raul was standing in front of me, and then come and stand next to Raul and start talking to Raul. And then I saw him, how he's no more shaking, and then I went and stand behind Raul, very, very closer, and then I put my hands like this on top at the back of Raul. And then he goes like crazy, And then he go to Raul, look at what he's doing to you, and look at what he's doing to you. And then I said, like, what am I doing to him? What am I doing to him? So Raul turned around and see, oh, he just pointing his fin. He just has his hands up. What is he doing to me? I said, like, yeah, tell him what I'm doing to him. He cannot tell him that because otherwise he have to tell his whole story, who he is. So he goes like, and then I go like, access denied. I deny you access to his energy in the name of I am that I am. By the power of the I am that I am, I deny you access to him. For that is my divine spark. I have the authority over them. Since after I said those words, he just turned around, very easy, just like turn around and run very fast. As they were still talking conversing with each other, and he just cut the conversation in the middle, and then he just run away, and then go stand at his place. And then Raul was confused. What happened? Why does he run away like that? And every time he tried to Raul, I don't have to say it loud. I also don't have to hand my. I just had to stand there, and then say in English inside me, access denied. I deny you access to his energy and to it. I cut. I have the ability and the authority to deny you access and to cut that connection that you're trying to establish in order to get his energy. I cut that cord. And really, when I say that inside, I feel his voice getting very angry and then pull away from Raul. Several times I try. Every time when I say that, he pulls away from Raul. And then I said like, he's making as if he care about him and he likes him. They are good friends. Raul believes that they are good friends. Call him my compañero. He's not your compañero. He just wants your energy. The moment that he cannot have the moment that he doesn't have access to your energy because I cut it, you are no more relevant to him. I saw how he turns around very fast and go away and then stand there. And then when Raul wants to come to him to talk to him, he just ignore him because he doesn't have access to him because I cut the access. I deny him access. So you have the power too. They have their ways of, like I said, coming to you and attacking you. You have the power too, by the name of the I am that you are, and by the power of the I am that you are granted. You have the aim to say in the name of the I am, I deny you access to my psyche, to my emotions, to my thoughts, and to my energy. They have nothing on you.